Entering tonight's game, 12-14 and 2. 0-1-1 against Team Ohio this year. Team Ohio, very good record in the year, 14-2 and 4. Their last couple of games were played over New Year's weekend. Beat Greensburg-Salem 4-3 in a shootout, and then lost to Fenwick 2-3. Jim, tell us about the last game for I called football brother. I believe plays on a different squad. And of course, West Branch had a great football season. Had a great time with football. Sportscast with Matt Epps this past season. Looking forward to do it again in the fall. But right now, we're getting ready for hockey here at center ice. Quick look at the starting lineups. All right, let's see. I see back. Number 24 on the city is actually Bob and not Harry. It looks like Captain Austin with the other defenseman. For Team Ohio, I see Ethan Hoffman. I see Carter Rosewood. Preston and Tyler Mahalik, you can roll for initiative. We are underway. Canton Akron controls the draw. Will chip it into the right wing corner as it came around the boards into Team Ohio's zone. Drops back into the corner. Played around by Ohio, wearing the brown and orange. Bowling Green and Cleveland Brown colors, or whatever your preference is. Lucas Black brings it back in the zone. Long distance wrister from the right point, right into the belly of Ohio goalie. I believe it's Zach Aston. 298. No, it's AJ Jagos in net today for Team Ohio. Big body, but little pads, Jim. Don't see the pads that small anymore. As Team Ohio brings it ahead down the right side. They get the shot away. Fran Antonio makes the save. Loose in the blue paint, but Fran Antonio gonna cover it up. That puck was behind him, Jim. I think Austin Lou might have saved the goal right there. Edwards wins the draw forward, but getting to it first was Hannibal. He'll send it up the near side wall. Up to the point to be kept for a moment by McCarthy, but Barbieri chipped it past him. Little bump there by Urban. Could have been an interference call, but we're going to keep things moving here as chipped to the front by Weaver. Back to Rose. His shot redirected into the meshing. Great look there for Ben Rose, sitting tight, maybe about 15 feet out from the hash marks. 52 seconds into this first period. Ramos wins the draw for Ohio. Going to try to chip it up those far side boards. Kept in the zone. And a shot on net by Barbieri is answered by Jagels. Up to the point. Barbieri tried to keep it for a moment, but then went right to the stick of Ramos and down into the Jet zone. Barbieri back out to center. Pass is picked off by Ramos. Drops it back into his own zone for Jadlos. The far side boards for McCarthy. Shift ahead. Couldn't click with Mason, and the puck will come back out to center. Having to duck quickly around the check was nicely as it's back into the Team Ohio zone. But now they'll send it back out to center. Ramos will bring it to the red line. Dump it in on Fred Antonio. Will send it to the left wing corner and go off for a change. Ahead come the Jets. They'll find Craven at center. Will right down the middle. Long distance wrister answered by the blocker of Jagels. Shoveled back on net. And Jagels able to answer that one as well. I think that was Gage Weaver. Somebody that backhand on net. Or was it Robert Hanna? No, that was Gage Weaver. I think the Weavers were wearing different jerseys this time. They both had number 8 last time I was here. And Team Ohio controls the face-off and get it out to center. Then ahead by Barbieri. Canton Akron can't get the cycle going. Could be picked up by Crescent. Carried below the goal line and now come around the net. He'll come to the near side. Try to fire it up the boards. Find a little forecheck pressure there. Are the Jets. That's Bazarov in on the play. Snapped ahead out to center. Out of the reach of the intended target. As Emerlin's pass ahead broken up. Puck down on the right wing corner of the Jet zone. Carrying it ahead is Metzger. Sent back up to the foot. Kicked in. And kept in the zone by Evans, but it's stolen by Bazarov. Bazarov brings it ahead. Inside out move. What a move it was. And Jurgles, it trickled in. Jurgles made the initial save. It went up over his shoulder, fell down, and went into the net. And it looks like nicely going to get credit for that goal as he went sliding into the blue paint. And nice and fired up after that one. Canton Akron takes it 1-11. Time for the ball. 4. Back to the center comes Irvin off the face-off win. Swing out. Right. Edward. Back. Behind the has it taken away. And the Jets will try to break it ahead. Carrying the puck is Benson. As something right behind him is Benson. Put down hard. As Benson gets a move. Michael, he scores! Get that cat off my chair! Tyler Benson, the freshman, down the right side, squeezes one through the Jagels 5-hole. Okay. Sure, I saw number 3, but I didn't watch it. He is on the ice. Right hand. Face off, one forward by the Jets. Stolen away, however, by Edwards. Big hit thrown at center by Canton. But the puck is going to roll back to the brown and orange, back to the red line. Black gets a redirect on it. Back for Nikolov. He'll chip it into the Team Ohio zone. Throwing the body in the corner is Gage Weaver. Knocked his man down. Team Ohio came away with the puck, but Robert Hannenberg keeps it at the line. Went for the spinorama. Able to throw it down to the corner. It's going to be taken away by Colson Edwards. Tried to step out in front. Black leveled him. Back to Hunka. Shot. He ripped it wide. Team Ohio to the rebound, but they can't clear. Hannenberg, long distance twister. That is a softie right through the glove of Jagels, and he'll hang on. And Jim, can Sean Houston have drawn up a better start?
No, I think he's putting his looking for that. There's the team before the break.
Dahman take the draw against Ramos. Won by Dahman. Barbieri chips it into the left wing corner. Comes behind the cage and is cut off by McCarthy, but he can't clear it. Runs into his own man. Sent behind the cage by Dahman. Battles 1-on-2 down there. Coming to help him out was Ben Rose, but Team Ohio comes away with the puck. McCarthy banks it off the boards, gets it out to center. That's right to the stick of Austin Luke. Couldn't make a play, however. Taken away by Ramos. Into the zone down the left side. Spins in the corner. Double press, first cycle. Got the puck away from him for a moment. And trying to pry that puck away. Ramos. Off the strong with it for just a moment before Domin picks it up, sends it around the kick plate. Kept nicely at the right point by Tyler Mahalik. Shot this line to Barbieri to the rebound. His carrying attempt blocked behind the net. Ramos trying to come out to the far side, watched by Barbieri. Brings it up to the corner, up to the point now for a shot by Mahalik that is redirected along the way by Vaughn Mason. Never got in on net. Frank had it stolen away by Luke. So Weaver shouldered ahead. Skating into it, Ben Rose couldn't get the backhanded pass away. Had Dahlman right in front. Wyatt Frank looked for the stretch pass. Man was behind the defense, broken up by the Jets, and it's Barbieri. Chipping it past one man, couldn't chip it past the second as it's sent back out the center. Settles down for Everling. Cross to Dahlman. Chips one on net from the neutral zone. Jacobs had a little bit of trouble with that. Able to keep it out, however. Sent ahead by McCarthy. This could go for icing on Team Ohio. It will. And we'll get a stop at 9:35 left in the first 15-minute period. Here in the North Coast Hockey League, and it is already 2-0. Canton Akron. And it's the back-to-back of the 5-0 goal. That one was the second goal for Canton Akron. Face-off cleared out by Team Ohio. They could have a 2-on-1, but the pass at center right at the blue line did not click, and the Jets send it back ahead. Around the gauge comes Taylor Johnson. Team Ohio able to get it out to center. Nikolov tangled up with Ramos at the red line, and the puck rolls to the Jets. Sent ahead off the stick of Weaver and into the Team Ohio zone. Craven after it in the right wing corner, shoveled it up the boards as the Jets try to get the cycle going. Tie up near the top of the right circle along the near side wall. Craven pinning his man to the boards, and to help him out, Weaver and Everling. Puck still loose and finally pulled free of the scrum, and then right back along the wall. Now it's Zurakowski. Shoveled it behind the cage. Rolled to Team Ohio. They'll send it back up those near boards. Great keep by Craven. Center and feed for Zurakowski. Couldn't get the shot away. Beautiful feed by Will Craven to find the man in front. Team Ohio clears it back to center, but right to a Canton Akron stick. This one comes in on Brad Antonio. He'll set it up for Nikolov. Right corner for Weaver out to the line for Zurakowski. Couldn't take it cleanly. Bump to Urban, but he couldn't connect the pass. Edwards. Into the corner for Cantini. Turned it over, and carrying ahead is Everling. Everling into the zone, has Gage Weaver with him, 2-on-2. Tried to center. Pass was out of Weaver's reach, picked up in the corner by Edwards. Edwards snaps it out to center, touched at the red line by Taylor Johnson, but it went no further. Everling lost his footing against Kyle Urban. Play continues. In the zone comes Bazarov down the left side. Has Rose with him. Got wedged off the puck by Mahalik. In the right wing corner now. Team Ohio trying to bring it ahead. Knocked off by CP. Right back to the stick of Edwards, however. Can't clear. Edwards able to regather. And on the third effort, he throws this one cleanly over the glass, and they're going to face off back down into Team Ohio zone. 7:09 left in the first period, 2-0. Canton Akron Jets.
This combination of good hands on every line.
Face off here, controlled by Team Ohio. They do just get it out to center, dumped back in by Luke. Touch up and they get back on the attack. Swung around the right wing boards, and it's picked up by Hunka, thrown on net. A kick save and a cover by AJ Jagels. Face off one, black shot, score! the phone. He's got a cannon. Lucas Black from the inside edge of the right circle off the face-off win by Tyson Hunka. And I don't think AJ Jacobs knows whether to cry or wind his watch right now, Tim.
Lucas Black right on cue. There you go.
Ohio wins the face-off. Side McCarthy. Rosala, but offside. Team Ohio takes that back to the neutral zone. 6:46 heading in this first period. It is 3-0 in Akron. Late line change there allowed by the officials as it is Hoffman winning the drop under the back to his defense. Clubbed ahead by Mahal, bounces back to Hoffman from center. He'll throw it on that front. Antonio sets it up for Hannibal. Up the far side, off the window and out to center. Right off the stick of Mahal to retreat into his own zone. Turn the card off the foot, back to center, off the ankle of Lucas Black through the legs of Benson. Hunka, I don't think, can touch the puck there as Ohio now sends it out to center past Hannibal. They're going to say he got a piece, and they're going to wave off ice in here. Sent around the boards by Lucas, finds Benson. Out to center for Hunka. Knocked off of his twig by Edwards. Skating ahead is McCarthy. Couldn't chip it past Lou, but it bounced back to Colton Edwards. Bumped by Hunka, still has the puck. Edwards out to the right side. Couldn't get past Lucas Black. Black ahead, 2-on-2 with Hunka. Black long distance wrister. Saved by Jagels and rebound into the corner. Black drops it back for Weaver. Gavin Weaver toward the right wing corner. Spun, lost his footing. Team Ohio comes away with the puck. Carrying ahead. Cantini brought to the zone, sent it to the right wing corner. Rose, man on his clearing attempt to be kept in the zone by Edwards. Couldn't cut to the middle. He was cut off by Hunka. Now it's Edwards in the corner, feeding it in front. Couldn't find his brother. Out front. End of the neutral zone now. Back ahead comes Edwards in the zone, bumped by Weaver. Centering feed, Cantini shot, ripped it wide of the cage. Just past the glove of Frat Antonio. Puck kept in by Metzger. Pops to the middle, right to the stick of Barbieri. Over to Rose, able to kick it out to center. Rose regathers to Dahman, and he'll wrist it off the blocker of Jagels. Rebound in the left wing corner. Ben Rose down there to battle against Metzger. 2-on-2 battle. Ohio comes away with it. It's Edwards. And on his clearing pass, he went right to Ben Rose, but Edwards gets it right back. Essinger was trying to keep it alive was Weaver. And now it does finally get out to center, down into the ZAK zone. Ohio quickly from the line change. Barbieri, his clearing attempt knocked off by Mason. Sent out to Craven. He'll get it to center. Taken away from behind by Frank. Frank, red line, then poked off of his twig nicely by the Jets as it rolls down to Nikolov. Nikolov poked off his twig by Frank. Shot, saved, and Frat Antonio covers the rebound. That was Danny Ramos. Nice steal and shot of Frat Antonio. Quick with the trapper. And bounced on it for Fluke. 4:13 left in the first. 3-0 CAK. You're not dating yourself, are you, Tim?
Not at all.
Face-off controlled by CAK. Craven bumps it to Zurkowski into the zone, but taken away by Team Ohio. They'll come into the zone 3 strong, but now they are offside, and there's the touch by Rosala. Hoffman take the draw against CP. Hoffman wanted forward, but that's right to the stick of Everling. Into the Team Ohio zone, but quickly cleared out by Team Ohio. Hannibal, to the lead. Bazarov chipped it ahead. CP couldn't chip it past his man at the line. That was McCarthy. And now skating into it is Edwards. Edwards down the right side. Long distance shot off the glove of Fred Antonio in the right wing corner. Edwards takes his own rebound, carries to the near side. Up to the point for McCarthy. McCarthy on his backhand. Walk the blue. Tried to give it up to Epich. Rolls down low behind the cage to Edwards. Centering feed. Backhander on the net. And shut off by Fred Antonio. Either that was Lucas Tracer in front of the net. Face-off will be in the CAK zone. Right of Fred Antonio. 20 left in the first. 3-0 CAK. Tracer takes the try. He'll win it forward. Luke gets there first. Tries to bring it back to the corner bench and in to help out his defenseman. Cut off behind the net by Canton, but then stolen right away by Barbieri. Carries it up the far side, finds Lucas Black, chips it off the boards, and across the left red line, but right to a Team Ohio stick. Played back ahead by Metzger. Goes back below the CAK goal line. Barbieri left it for Luke, around the boards to Benson, and now out for Hunka. Hunka from the official's crease, chips it to the end wall. Getting into it first is Metzger. Tries the far wall. Barbieri with the keep. Plays it down to the corner. Ran into his man and put him right down. I believe that was Metzger. Now it's Barbieri with it again in the left circle. Barbieri, the defenseman. Below the cage. Second to the back. They tried to beat it in front. Nobody there for CAK. And puck available at the side of the net. Jake just going to throw the trapper on top of it. With 2:25 left in the first period. Again, 3-0 CAK. Goal belonging to Rossi nicely. Tyler Benson. Black. Face off to the right of Jagels, won by Dahman. Nikolov, shot blocked and comes over to the near wall. Kept in by Everling, pumps into the right wing corner. Goes behind the cage from Mahal, tried to send it around the wall to the far side, kept by Nikolov and then poked off his twig right there at the line by Frank. Nikolov goes for his skate, around the red line, tried to backhand it in, bounced off his man and back to Ben Rose, and he would chip it into the right wing corner. Mahalik up that near wall to Mason. And out to center. Icing call upcoming, maybe? Yes. NHL no line change on an icing whistle, but here in the North Coast High School Hockey League, go ahead and get those fresh bodies on the face-off won by Team Ohio. Coming ahead with some speed is Rosala. Rosala slides it across, shot and missing the net. Was, I believe, Quinn Metzger. Oh, check that was 28 Ray Epich missing the cage there. Puck loose in the slot, bouncing in the left circle. Everling over to Craven and out to center for Zurikowski. Bounced off the puck by Epich. Pulls over to Crescent. Crescent. Rosala at the blue line, taking his time. Trying to spin away from the forecheck of Craven. Weaver in to help him out. Craven able to push the puck into the corner, but no support right now. Mahalik sent it up that far wall, and then out to Nikolov for the shot on that, answered by Jagels. Rebound in the left corner, Weaver up to the point. Nikolov, low wrister shot right to the belly of Jagels. He'll hang on. Well, Nikolov certainly doesn't have any to get the puck on that, does he? You drive all around though against Ohio for hockey stuff.
Yeah, it's not like football.
Basarov takes a draw against Edwards to the left of Jagels. 104 left in the first, nothing CAK. Quick win on the faceoff there by Bazarov, and the shot from CP kicked out by the left leg of Jagels. Side of the net. Behind the cage now nicely to CP. Trying to chip it back, but taken away by Edwards. He'll come near side. Team Ohio sends it out to center. Picked up at the line by Hannibal. Ahead looking for CP. Pass just out of his reach, taken by Cantini. Give it up to Irvin. Irvin, long distance shot blocked away by Luke. Edwards to the rebound. Carries around the paint. Hannibal. Give it up to Bazarov. Out at center was looking for nicely. Bounced back to Luke. Got tripped up. Nothing called, and Edwards will bring it ahead. Edwards. Shot blocked to the end wall. CP plays it to the right wing corner. Hannibal skates into it. Couldn't clear, however. Nice stick there by Fairburst. Second effort. Hannibal. Couldn't clear it out, but that will do it for the first period. And at the end of 15, CAK has a 3-0 lead. Inside from 60 seconds. You are listening and watching in Akron Jet Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and home. Well, that was something. Huh. I wonder what it been like if they were healthy all year. I mean, legal and at goal. He's a goal.
think it gets a little bit wider than another option there. Maybe we kept that fucking a little bit more.
I have to think maybe a bad pinch here on the near wall by Jack Barbieri helped lead to that 2-on-1 as Team Ohio controls the drop. McCarthy into the zone. His shot blocked to the end wall. Epic picks it up and sends it in the corner. Had Rosela in the slot. Couldn't get the shot away. Rosela brought it up high. It bounced to Beaver and brought ahead for Zurkowski. Zurkowski, long distance wrister up over the head of Jagel. Pitching in, try to keep it alive, Austin Luke, but it's going to roll to Epic. She'll get it to Hoffman, who chips at the center. Nikolov tried to send it back ahead, but Hoffman knocks it down, sends it ahead for Rosela, but he is offside by millimeters, Jim.
End up with the Jets there. You can see the rush setting up there.
5:05 left in the second period. So we will have a full intermission. They only bring the same voting out once here in the North Coast Hockey League. See if we can get some NFL scores. Cantini, good shot blocked as Ohio won the neutral zone faceoff. Another shot answered by the pad of Fran Antonio. Nazarov to the rebound. He'll send it far side. Getting into it nicely, but knocked away from him by Metzger. Back to Cantini and sent to the line. Big cross check from behind. Probably should have been a penalty there on Irvin, the goal scorer, as he knocked down Robert Hannenberg. But here the puck rolls it nicely over to CP, and from the red line, he'll play it into the right corner. Jadlov's got there first. Kept it in zone for a moment by Nikolov, and now it's going to bounce to Ohio, and Cantini will bring it ahead. Cantini down the right side. Irvin's back to the play, dropped it back to line for Jadlow. Shot blocked in front by Nikolov, bounces to Hannenberg. Hannenberg just going to softly send it out to the neutral. Picked up by Metzger. Outside his own zone. Looking for Ramos far side. Bounce to Barbieri. And then Nikolov able to get it back out to center. Picked up by CP in zone 1-on-3. CP slides it behind the net. Metzger puck, however, but CP lost his footing, and Metzger's clearing attempt on the second effort now. Gets past Barbieri and out to center. Hannenberg from just inside his own line. Sends it back to the Ohio blue line, but it goes off the skate of Jack Jadlow and over the very low glass right in front of us here. So a neutral zone draw, I believe, upcoming. With 3:47 left in the second, CAK has a 3-1 lead. Hunka to take the shot against Pringle. But Black in on the forecheck, able to play it away for a moment from Mahalik. Benson took away behind the net as bodies go sprawling to the side of the cage, up to the point kept by Luke. Luke, oh, shot blocked into the corner by Mason. Ramos got to it first, got it to Mason. Sent it across the ice, looking for Frank. Passes behind it. It did bounce out to center. Frank able to regather, send it into the zone, goes off the glove of Emerling. And then Fran Antonio plays it to the right corner. Picked up there, goes side of the cage, in front. Ramos couldn't handle it. Prime scoring opportunity there. Goes by the wayside as Hunka out to center. Crescent plays away from Benson, back out to center, skated into by Luke, but Hunka entered the zone as Benson was offside. And now sending it to the end wall was Hunka. CAK trying to get a couple of fresh bodies on the ice here. Benson to Black, to Hunka, shot blocked. Up to the point, Hannenberg keeps. Low shot redirected off the skate of a Team Ohio player. Hunka beats it across Hannenberg. Right circle. Had Benson in front, but he took the shot. That's answered by the shoulder of Jurgles. Team Ohio ices the puck. And we will get that icing with 2:32 left in the second. If we were talking about the vision there, Hannenberg had Benson right in front. Stick was down. I mean, I got to look at the shot pattern there. Dominant retained John right of Jagels. Won the job, but Nikolov's shot off the faceoff got blocked. Now he gets it back. Reeder got one toward the cage, but was redirected just wide of the 4x6. Puck out the center. Nikolov picks it up in the official's crease. Brings it back into the zone. Nikolov, dance, made a move. Got the shot away, but Jagels made the save. Nice handles there by Angel Nikolov. McCarthy to the rebound. Carries it to the line, but Ben Rose tripping on the bucket. Send it back for the blue line, but nobody there for CAK. Epich into the zone for Roselaw. Thought that was about 6 feet offside as he gets the shot away. Missed the cage. Rebound sent over to the right corner. Nikolov picks it up. Spins away from Roselaw. Gets it over to Hannibal. But Weaver touched it behind it, but too fancy. Didn't clear the zone. Urban tried to feed it in front. Had a man crashing. That was Lucas Cantini. Broke it up. Now sent up the middle again. And Dahman will redirect it out to center. Some dangerous moments there for the Jets. It's here Ben Rose with the steal on the vortex. To Dahman, but it's chipped away from him by Jadlow. Over to Weaver, but couldn't get it back to Dahman. Clearing attempt. Bottled up by Weaver, but then second effort. They get it past Barbieri and down the ice, and that will be icing on Team Ohio with 1:18 left in the second period. CAK with a 3-1 lead. So face off back to the CAK zone. Looks like we're doing some equipment testing on the Colton Edwards helping him out. Face off wins cleanly by Craven. Luke low. Shot missed the cage. Rebound to the east side. Barbieri. Thanks life. But here, Team Ohio able to get the clear 2-on-1 developing. Cantini over to Urban. Shot. Fred Antonio makes the save. Down to the corner. Zorkowski sent it up the wall. Kept there by Crescent. Bottled up and sent out to center by Craven. Cantini sends it back into the zone. No icing here. Barbieri picks it up and sends it hard around the window. Hit a stanchion, popped in the middle of the ice for Frank. Frank, however, couldn't get the shot away. Spins to the bottom of the left circle, sends it back to the point, looking for Crescent with a pass avoided all the way down to Jagels. Jagels just going to throw the jabber on top of it with the intimidating presence of Caleb Zorkowski bearing down.
Right out of my mouth. 5 now.
And it's 110 pounds. Face off to the left of Jagels. Linesman has the issue. Lines up. USHL drop the puck. Face off one forward by Craven. It goes on Gage. But that's under face off. Offense, circle those. Rosa able to win the draw. Out to center, looking for Epich, but taken away from him by Hannibal. Kept it in the zone over Epich. To Rosela, toe drag shot, kick save, Fred Antonio. Emerling clears the rebound, goes under the stick of Mahalik. Going to say no icing here. Black goes down ice. Centering feed looking for Benson, but he got checked from behind by Mahalik. And are they going to get him? In fact, we are going to have our first penalty of the game. Tyler Mahalik, I believe, for cross-checking. Interference. Okay. Don't know if I buy that one, but all right.
2 minutes ago.
All right, 11.6 left in this second period. CAK gets the first power play of the game. Hunka to take the draw against Hawkins. And Hunka wins it. Black bumped it back, taken away, however, by Epich. Epich to the red line, throws it down ice. Fran Antonio plays it to the end wall. 3 seconds left in the period. Annenberg there just to make sure nothing goes awry in the final moments. And we have our buzzer. Only goal of the second period belongs to Kyle Urban of Team Ohio, but the Canton Akron Jets still have a 3-1 lead here as we head to second. And go ahead and fight for a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here for you on Western Reserve Radio and 12 Sports.
Woo!
I might be playing slow it, walk it down, but we're catching up.
Well, I just talked and tried to talk.
Back inside Center Ice Complex here in Canton, Township, Ohio, for the second intermission report. And here at Center Ice, has a over Team Ohio here in North Dakota high school hockey rivalry. At the out-of-town scoreboard, we will start by looking at the NHL watching down down by the score. All 4 to 3 Chicago Blackhawks down the Townsbridge State. Why the same score? Of course, sadly, here about Connor Bedard fractured jaw. Is that what I heard here?
Not certainly. Okay, either way, that's not going to be something for him. But Salpolino wasn't real aggressive in that either. So they pick up for him.
Good to see that teammates sticking up for the young bucks there. Let's go over to the NFL scoreboard. 6 seconds remaining before the half. Seattle maybe lining up to kick a field goal. Cardinals 10-6. Arizona hard line. Green Bay with a 7. Chicago Bears. Giants all over. Starting lineup. 24-0 with left. For the LA Rams. Up first half, Las Vegas has the ball at 3. Kevin over. Dallas Cowboys in quarter. Countdown down. Quarter earlier after my goodness, Rick Davis had it up. Falcons on 31 straight points. Down Falcons 48-17. Tennessee Titans knock off the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-20. That win by Tennessee.
There, but somebody had to win.
And in a game that had absolutely no import at all, how about the Cleveland Browns score 31-14? Cleveland City, I believe, what, game 5 or 7?
Yeah, you know what? That's okay. It's the first time it's actually for Chuck Henry. At the end of the season, we didn't have to worry about who gets in the playoffs. It's been a long road.
So, that'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard. Go ahead and step aside for a little timeout. Back, I think Ginny's got a little something wrong. So, for this is the Intermission Report here on West Reserve Radio and Score Mountain Sports.
Whole team AFC North made it. Terrible.
Except for Cincinnati. I see that.
So before we go, I just signed into my account and knocked this guy out of it, right? Wrong, huh? I think I just really loud.
What, the music? I saw it, but
This said auto off. This day you can kind of change the battery now. This time it's started. I don't know why those aren't started. It's dying half off. That's what's kind of Okay, this one's charged. So these are showing.
Oh, I see. Can't see that one.
Really good. One of the best teams in the state of Ohio. And it's been that way. Of course, the coaching staff. Okay, for the Jets, I just want to see them keep the pressure for Canton.
First period goals belong to Boston nicely. Got the icebreaker for us. Second goal followed up less than a minute later by Tyler Benson. And then it was Lucas Black. Timer off the face-off. We get 3-0 CAK at the end of the first. Only goal of the second period belongs to Kyle Irving. A one-timer front slot. That's how we got our 3-1 score. 15 minutes are on the third period clock. CAK will start the period on the power play. Minute 48 remaining in an interference call for Tyler Mahalik. Roll for initiative, third period underway. Epich won the draw, but it went right to Lucas Blackwood. Send it near side for Hannibal. Hannibal to the official street Acton slash from behind by Rosala. Hannibal able to play over to Barbieri. Backhander, he missed the cage from in tight. Rebound to McCarthy. He'll backhand it over the glass. And out of play. Hunter takes a draw here, but Epich with the win couldn't clear. Send it right to Hannibal. Sends it off the skates of Black and bounce down to Barbieri at the half wall. But able to get inside position on the stick there was Kyle Urban, and he got the clear. And here Epich with the steal gets it to Urban. Send it ahead to Rosla. Short-handed break. Rosla shot, missed the cage. Was trying to go far side on Frat Antonio. Epich to the rebound. Bumps it to Hanberg, who sent it out to center. Couldn't find Hunka. Sent back into the zone by McCarthy. Minute left on the power play for CAK. As we reach the 6 o'clock hour here in Jackson Township. In the zone comes Hanberg down the left side. Drops it back to Hunka at the half wall. Hunka to the middle. Shot blocked. Rebound picked up by McCarthy. And he'll get the clear. Rosla, first one to it. Carries around the cage. Now has to spin away from Black, who's just pinning him to the end wall. 30 seconds left on the power play. Steal by Team Ohio, and they'll just send it back out to the neutral zone. McCarthy backpedaling into his own zone. Bumps it back out to center, but that goes right to Dahlman. Pass redirects to Barbieri. Rister blockered into the meshing by Jagels. Barbieri with the wrist shot from about 45 feet away or so. Line changes both sides. 16 seconds left on the power play for CAK. Craven to take the draw against Hoffman. Go loose in the circle. CAK gets control. Zurakowski with the pass. Craven, his shot blocked. Bounced out to Emmerling at the line. He kept it. For Zurakowski. Tried to center for Craven, but it bounced to Hoffman. His 30-10 hit Ramos with the back, and Ramos is going to pick it up and skate it out to center. Rolls over to Hoffman. He'll spin wide. His shot blocked by Emmerling. Rolls in on Frat Antonio. And he'll throw the trapper back on top of it as we are at 5 skaters aside. Mahalik out of the box. Ohio. Balestrino turning it from Mineral Ridge. Got to call his son Brady. Mineral Ridge High School football this year. Great season for the Rams. Hope they can follow it up next year. Mahalik, center red, sends it far side. into the zone, but skated right back out immediately by Erling. Bounces to Edwards. Edwards into the zone, down the left side, centering feed. Couldn't find Urban. Urban picks it up in the corner, sends it past Urban. Redirected toward the line by Black, but kept by Canton. And out in front now, Urban almost found Edwards, but pass did not click. It rolls back to the Jets. Stretched ahead off the heel of Craven's stick. He couldn't take it cleanly. Preston going to skate into it, carries around the net to the near side. Bounces to Weaver. Back to the point for Luke. Toe drag shot right to the belly of Jagels. He'll hang on.
Get that in
You know, Jim, we lost the bet the first time the game was on. CAK controls the draw. CP sent it into the corner, but that's right to the stick of McCarthy for Team Ohio. Spins away from nicely. Snapped out the center. Had a man behind the defense. That was Rosa. He couldn't take the puck to be able to icing whistle as Hannibal had it for a moment before it was stolen away. Now the shot by Hoffman is blocked to the right corner by CP. Rosa got to it. Hannibal couldn't clear it. Hannibal second half knocked Rosa off the puck from the corner. Kept by McCarthy in the half. Got it to Epich. Puck up near the line. CP plays it ahead. Nicely. And Bazarov. Bazarov down the right side. 2-on-2. Teammates rejoining the rush now as Bazarov gets the shot on net. Shoulder save by Jagels. Out to center for Rosala. Kick it over to Epich. Who bounces back to Hannibal. Bazarov. So, for some open ice. Bazarov up the near side now. Bumped by Ramos, kept the puck. Bazarov into the zone, 1-on-5. Finally joined by some teammates, but not until Metzger had the puck. Lucas Black knocked it up in the air, but that's going to bounce to Ramos. Sent up the wall to Epich. Out to center, looking for Vaughn Mason. Mason in the zone, down the left side. Long distance scores! Right, Antonio almost didn't react to the shot at all. And it tucked inside the top corner. And 4:09 into the third period. We have a new hockey game. It's 3-2.
Right, this is a track that very well. Thought it was going to go over the cage. That's what was going to happen. Steph's going to have to get the momentum back here.
As off the face-off, Hunka batted it up in the air, sent it into the Ohio bench. Still work the face-off back to center red. Edwards takes the draw against Hunka. Ohio now trails by just a single goal and then win the face-off. Bring it into the zone, sent back ahead for Lucas Black. In the zone for Hunka. Cut across, shot, kick save by Jagels. Edwards with the rebound to Cantini. Back to Lute as he has to steal. This shot was blocked and sent out to center. CAK dumps it back in as Jagels sets it up for Metzger. Metzger ahead. His clearing attempt knocked off by Hunka. Came right back to Metzger. Into the zone down the right side. 3-on-3. Backhanded just wide of the cage. Comes around to the side. First one to it was Benson. Slid it ahead looking for Lucas Black, but Jagels played it away for a moment, and Black would almost given up on the play. Let it go by the wayside. Now it's stretched past the head for Urban into the zone 1-on-2. His shot blocked behind the gate. Comes to the left wing corner for Edwards. He's stripped of the puck as it rolls for Hunka. Off the inboard, sent around far side for Lucas Black out to center. This will be icing on CAK with 9:44 left in the third. Jets with it. Face off won by Dahman. Got it over to Nicholas. Spins away from Hoffman. Trying the far side now. Clearing attempt off of Rosala out to center, but Dahman played it into the bench. So this is going to upcoming 9:31 left. A solid football campaign for Ursula, unfortunately fell short of the state title. As Team Ohio won the draw, brought it back into their own zone. McCarthy sent it out to center, was looking for Hoffman. Broke it up, bouncing around, and finally Ohio gets a body control. As it's set on net, bouncing puck there by Hoffman. Rebound was loose in front. Everyone sent it into the left wing corner. Thought that one might have hit the mesh. Out to the point, McCarthy. Shot right to the chest of Fran Antonio. Will hang on. Tim, I'm not seeing a lot of defensive zone awareness from here. Face off to the right of Fran Antonio. Quick puck drop there. CAK wasn't even set for the draw as Ohio gets the face-off win. Mason behind the cage was taken away by Hannibal. Struggled up the middle. Looked out the center by Zurikowski. Got it over to Creighton. Sent down the right wing corner. Top to the side of the cage. Jagels sets it up there. I think it's on the back of it. Pride free by CAK. Weaver in front looking for Craven. Pass didn't click. Kept it line by Hannibal, but we have, I think, a high sticking call upcoming on Team Ohio. I think that probably might have been drawn by Wilson.
3-2. Very good team.
Cooper McCarthy heading to the box. Time of the penalty, 6:13. Here in the third period, CAK 0 for 1 on the power play. And of course, now also CAK, you need to be careful. Watch those sticks. Watch the checking. Watch the grabbing. You've got 2 power plays in a row here late in the game. CAK won the draw. Black with the shot. Redirected wide off the stick of Urban. It bounces to Hunka. Hunka made him around him. Lost the puck as he comes to the right wing corner. Dahman able to cover up. He'll step off the wall. Dahman. Shot. Jagel. Save. Rebound. Barbieri. Score! Boom! Shaka-laka-laka boom! Jack Barbieri, the defenseman, at the edge of the blue paint. Jack hands it past Jagels for the power play goal. Time of that goal, 6:33. And CAK has a 2-goal lead back. It is 4-2. And Jim, not a lot to break down on that one. Get pucks to the net. You've got a power play. You have more bodies there.
Great job. Waiting by the post. Doing had time.
We just got to wait till the penalty clock is cleared off the court. All right, we're ready to go. Hey, gotta love it. Always a family affair when it comes to high school and junior hockey, as they call Mel Barbieri for touching the puck with the high stick.
Very physical description of what happened there.
I'm going to go ahead and agree to disagree there, because the puck was right around the chest of Jack Barbieri. But okay, that was worth the price of admission. All right, face off to the right of Brad Antonio. Urban takes the draw against Hunka, 10-on-10, and face off by Team Ohio. Cantini, right circle, shot right to the chest of Brad Antonio. Takes on Cantini. Looking 6 goals. Arm. Brad Antonio, left arm. Right. Takes on 809. Now, here CAK won the draw, but they couldn't clear. It's going to come around and left Nazarov. It's control for the Jets. His pass ahead hit the skates of Cantini and redirected back on Brian Antonio. Throw the trapper on top of 69, but another draw up for the Jets. Hockey players are off the draw. Finally, Hoffman gets control. Behind the cages. Fed it up the middle. Nobody there for Team Ohio. Goes all the way down the ice, and Jagels will have to set it up. So, Jim, quick story about playing with broken bones. Charlie Serrano for the Youngstown Phantoms played broke a bone in his hand at the Fall Classic, played the next 4 games. We're finally going out for a month. Rosebud brings it into the zone for Team Ohio, but his toe drag did not click as it's sent out to center by Zurakowski. Zurakowski cuts to the middle but lost the puck. He had Weaver setting up on the back door. Ohio brings it back ahead, but played away by Lute, and an elbowing call coming behind the play, way behind the play. And heading to the box again, so hopefully Perkins or Taylor broke out.
So, first off, in the CAK, drop the left or right.
And it's controlled by Team Ohio. Edwards off the blue line, shot blocked away by Hunka, rebound. Down over to Ohio. McCarthy, left half ball, Urban. Trying to walk along the blue line was Vito Canton. And we have a whistle, roughing, being called. Goes to Parker. Robert Hannenberg heading off for roughing, so mid-42, 5-on-3. Power play time upcoming for Team Ohio. They trailed by 2. Time that penalty 8 minutes. Face off 1 by Team Ohio. Back to corner. Edwards poked away from him by Black. Black coming ahead. Has it poked off his twig from behind by Edwards. Don't see the 5-on-3 shorthanded breakaway often, Jim. We almost had one there. And here is Black shipping it away from Irvin. But it's going to bounce right to Colton Edwards. He'll pick it up and retreat back into his own zone as Lucas Black doing the Lord's work on the penalty kill right now. Ahead for Mason. Dropped it behind him to Irvin. Fed across. Shot on goal. Actually, Fred Antonio gets it out. Rebound in the corner. And Lute has it redirected off his stick. And over the glass of the intercept. It's off to Ohio. And they're going to bring the face-off neutral zone. 1:02 left in the 5-on-3. Lucas Black picked him a bench for a well-earned break. And nobody on the ice except the linesman knows the face-off to the neutral. There we go. Everybody finally got the message. I'm going to take the draw against Evich. Evich wins the draw, brings in the zone down the left side. Pulls up the half wall while Ohio sets up their power play umbrella. Evich into the corner. That in front. It was Frank looking for Cantini in front. Now it's Frank to Evich. Left circle. Shot score! Off and into the cage. 5-on-3 power play goal. Still 56 seconds left on the kill for CAK. They lead now by a single goal. Time of the goal, 8:04. Sorry, 9:04. There we go. I mean, it's a 15-minute clock instead of a 20-minute clock. I'm doing the best I can. Longtime listeners will know that math is not my strong point. As here, the faceoff is won by CAK, and Barbieri clears it down into the Ohio zone. Winding it up to carry ahead is Casalo. 45 seconds left on the power play. Zala. Drop blocked by Lutz. This puck picked up by Hunka and sent down the ice. Jacobs sets it up for Rimmer. Being pressured by Dahman behind the cage. Ripped him down. And Ohio brings it ahead. Rimmer spins away from the pressure. Slowly brings it ahead for Cantini, but threw it right to Dahman at center, who dump it right back in. 13 seconds left on the roughing call to Robert Hannenberg. Ahead with speed. was Urban, bumped off his line by Hunter, loose puck, rolled to CAK, and out of the box comes Hannaford. Jets are back to full strength with 5 minutes left in the third period. At center, Rose chipped it ahead, couldn't find Hunter, he was offside anyway. Here's McCarthy in his own zone. Spins away from Grauman. Up ahead. Number 1 Edwards. Edwards. On about to drag and stop him. Blocked off by Hunka. And point to McCarthy. He'll fire one high, and that was tipped along the way by Urban. I don't know if that would have been a good goal or not. I thought Urban's stick was above the crossbar. Left corner. Frank off the wall. Got the shot away. Fran Antonio made the save. Ben Rose clears the rebound. And it's going to go just far enough for icing. I just don't think Tyson Hunter had anything left in the tank to go down to try to beat out that Face off to the left of Frat Antonio. H.H. Eagles. If Ohio can't tie the game here as loose stick and a 2-on-1 developing. Craven, right down the middle. Shot! Score! He may not know karate, but he knows karate. Will Craven stretches the lead out for CAK. They lead 5-3. Time of the goal, 10:52. Zerkowski to take the draw against Hoffman. Being controlled by Team Ohio. Epic sends it into the right corner. Trickles down to the left side now. Emerald. Sending around the wall. Tries the near side. Craven there as well. Bouncing back to Emerald. He'll send it around the pick plate hard over to Benson. Benson chipped it past Epic, but able to recover, keeping in the zone for a moment before it bounced back to Emerling. And now back out the center comes CAK. Nikolov on the ice. Keep it past the man in the corner. Team Ohio, however, able to recover and bounce it out the center. Sent back in by Emerling, but right off the shin pad of Nikolov, and CAK starts the offsides. 3:31 left in the third. Hunko won the draw into the left wing corner of the Ohio zone, but Ohio takes the puck to the place. Back out the center. Hunko hauled down, up and coming. And Bravo brings it into the zone. Free tackle from behind by Lucas Black. And Lucas Black could be guilty of a hold. I'm going to agree to disagree with the call, especially given the trip that was so CAK back to the penalty kill. 1 for 2 on the game. Urban wins the draw cleanly. Edwards, McCarthy, back to Edwards, top of the right circle. He'll play it down into the corner. Both behind the cage to Cantini. Side. The half wall for Urban. Back up to McCarthy. Back to Urban from the half wall. His shot, he scores! Kyle Urban from the left half wall, literally up against the boards. The one-timer, his second goal of the game. And we get the surrender cobra on the bench from Sean Houston as Team Ohio back within a goal. Time of the goal, 12:02. Face off back at center red. Zerkowski to take the draw against Edwards. CAK with Cole Barbieri chipped ahead, looking for Craven. Taken away by McCarthy. Back. Young. Barbieri, corner court. Here's that. Steel fed in front. Edwards shut off by Frat Antonio. McCarthy pitching in to keep it alive. Gets it off the wall in the left circle. Corner. Nice play by Barbieri. McCarthy regathers. Barbieri takes the puck to the kick plate. 2:28 left in regulation. Daigle's still in the cage. Stepping off the wall. We're Cantini up to the point for Urban, but I think we're going to have an offensive zone penalty, and roughing will be called on Cooper McCarthy. And if you are Jeff McCarthy, that's the last thing you want to see. 23 left in the third. It's time to go kill a penalty. Face off to the right of Jacobs. 23 left in regulation. Timeout. Team Ohio. So it was 3-1 coming into the third period. 5-on-3 power play goal for Team Ohio. It's 3-2 then. Trying to remember the sequence of events here. But it's 3-1 coming in. Team Ohio made it 4-3, and then 5-3 on one play. That win where are they going to be done for that 2-3. All right, the huddle has broken. Both teams. So CA came to the power play. 2:23 left in the third. Dominant to take the draw against Vito Cantini. Cantini wins it forward, and he's going to skate it to center. Passes across over to Urban. Urban in his own toe drag shot, missed the cage. Urban looking for Patrick, and here from the sharp angle, he threw it off the stick of Brian Antonio, but it bounced out to Barbieri. Barbieri, his shot blocked. Gets his own rebound. Sends it to the right wing corner for Hunka. Jumping around to the left side. Hannenberg couldn't keep Dahman hustling over. Just barely able to keep the line. Great work there by Dahman, but Hannenberg now unable to keep his own. And Urban on the break. Urban on Fran Antonio. Saved by Fran Antonio as the puck rolled on Urban. And a trick ball coming on CAK as Carter Rosalo was looking for the rebound. high event third period here. As we see what all right, Jagels is still in the cage. Start 4-on-4. CAK controls the draw. Hannibal behind the cage. Pass now he got it. Out to center for Lucas Black. Black brings it ahead. 2-on-2. Has Hunter with him. Black long distance shot blocked into the meshing by Vito Camp. The offensive zone draw upcoming for the Jets. 104 left in the 4-on-4. So 22 seconds of power play time on the back end of this for Team Ohio. As the faceoff controlled by Team Ohio. They'll stretch it out to center. They were looking for Urban, but pass was well out of his reach. And that'll be icing on Team Ohio. So the faceoff will come back into Team Ohio zone. Hunka to take the draw against Casala. And Casala wins the draw. He'll skate it forward. Snapped across the ice. Finds Urban. Urban. With that shot, Brandon Antonio makes the save. Right to Hannibal. 5 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Snapped ahead to center for Lucas Black. Slid across looking for a Hunka. Just out of his reach, but he's going to skate into it. Got it away from Ebbage. Hunka around the cage, tried to feed it to Black. It bounced away from him. Bounced toward the line, poked out the center, actually by Hunka, who's just going to retreat into his own zone. 27 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Hunka around the net, brings it to center, into zone 1-on-3. Hunka, toe drag, almost got through, but Edwards chipped it away at the last moment. Epic sends in line, going to be kept by Vazarov. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Vazarov pins it to the right wing corner. Vazarov, going off the check, still has it. Fighting through the stick check of Edwards. Out of the box comes McCarthy. Power play for Team Ohio, but there's just 15 seconds left in regulation. Carrying ahead is Edwards in the zone down the right side. Edwards, shot blocked in the corner by Oscar Luke. 10 seconds left in regulation. Pops out to Urban. Shot blocker saved by Brian Antonio. Side of net, McCarthy throws it off the side of the net and still loose. McCarthy has it. Side of the net. There's the buzzer! And there's a cross check at the buzzer by McCarthy right to the head of Tyson Hunka, but the buzzer has sounded, and CAK going to get out of here today with a 5-4 victory. Jim, your final thoughts? Just the third regulation loss for Team Ohio as they float at 14-3-4 on the season. CAK going to lift their record to 13-14-2. We're thanking you for tuning in on 12 on Sports and Western Reserve Radio here this afternoon. One more time for the final score: the Acton Jets 5 and Team Ohio 4. We're going to send you back to network programming. I'm Matt Lipstack. Thanks to you, Raven, for having me here today and push the buttons to keep us on the air. We'll catch you next time. Sound out. Mid-black.